Welcome back, Entertainment Daily lovers. The gist is just piling up, and we are going to be going live momentarily as the gist are flowing. But before we do so, let's quickly check the sound, and we are going to dive straight right into this one from the thumbnail and the title. You know that this one is going to be hot. But before I start saying anything at all, let me go to the channel and share this live stream, and we can get straight into this conversation. Okay. Straight into this. All right, so I think our sound is good. What's going on? It seems like network is terrible. All right, so I think our Okay, so our sound is good. So let me just quickly share this and we get right in. And yes, we have one gist from Nigeria and the other gist from the United States of America. Oh my goodness, hot gist. Give me a second. Let me share. So one, we have Daddy Freeze. Come in. I'm trying to share this. Just give me a second. I'll quickly share, and we will start. Okay. So I think we're good to go. I really want to make sure that the sound is okay. I don't want a situation whereby I'm live streaming and then you can hear me. Okay, so yes, we have two gists that we're going to cover right now. And that is the case of radio person or ex-radio person, Daddy Freeze, and he's the convener of the Free the Sheeple movement people, where he does content online calling out men of God. That's how he started actually. But now he's into like celebrity gist, news, and just anything that he thinks is worth his time. Daddy Freeze will jump right in and have a conversation or discuss it. So that's what Daddy Freeze does right now. So if you come on in, drop a comment, let us know what you think. Do you know the people? Do you know the people that we are talking about here today? I feel like my this thing is muffled. That's why I'm trying to give me a second. Let me see what I can do. I don't know. I feel like I cannot. Wait, give me a second. Give me a second. Okay. What is going on? You guys, don't do that. Don't do that. This network, don't do that. Okay, so yes, like I said, we're talking about Daddy Freeze 1. We will be analyzing and dissecting Daddy Freeze and the very dark black. So I think the view here, it's a bit better. I'm going to put myself somewhere that I can sit and do this live stream. Okay. So this is a bit better. Whew. Let's check our sound one more time and then we will start this conversation. I'm streaming right now with my tablet. That's why it's not easy to. Let's check our sound one more time. Is this network still doing this? With my tablet, that's why. Okay, whatever. Is this not doing this? All right, all right, excuse me, pardon the noises you're going to be hearing on the background. Yes, I'm here, it's Sunday. I have my little one here with me also, so she's going to be talking and doing her thing and playing, so pardon the noise. Just listen to the hot gist that I'm bringing your way. So yes, Daddy Freeze and Very Dark Man are two content creators from Nigeria, and they are going back and forth with each other. And the other gist we have is Kimora Lee Simmons. Kimora Lee, I don't know if you guys know her, but that's an American gist. So if you're keeping up with American celebrities, then you know who Kimora Lee Simmons is. But we're here to talk about Kimora Lee's 21-year-old daughter and her boyfriend, aka Sugar Zaddy or Sugar Zaddy. Anyways, so let's start by discussing the situation between Very Dark Man and Daddy Freeze. So for now, for some time now, Odifero Minero, taxi, need some water. I'm thirsty. I want to drink some water. Thank you. So for a while now, we've been seeing the back and forth between Daddy Freeze and the Very Dark Man. And I think both of them, first of all, they are not fans of each other. Like they don't really. What's up? My network is just messing up now. I was live this morning and I did not experience any of this thing I'm experiencing right now. Okay, anyway, sorry for that. Okay, so yes, Daddy Freeze and the Very Dark Man they are not fans of each other anyway, but I think the job they do is kind of similar. Let me drink some water. The job they do, it's kind of similar. You know, Daddy Freeze started on the radio. He was in online, but when he started, he just didn't start with like radio and celebrity things and stuffs like that. Me for Nazi. He didn't start with stuffs like that. He started by calling out men of God and pointing out stuffs that they were doing that he felt like was not right, or stuff, you know, trying to let everyone know that there are certain things that men of God are doing that is not the correct thing that they're supposed to be doing. So he had a lot of issues, you know. A lot of people didn't like him. A lot of people felt like you cannot talk about men of God, you know, and Nigeria and holy and whatnot. Okay, so then the Very Dark guy, the Very Dark Black Man, I think that's what the other guy calls himself, the guy on braids. If you don't know him, the light-skinned one is actually Daddy Freeze, and the dark-skinned one is the Very Dark Man, for those that might not know them, because we have two gist combined. And the young girl and the grandpa you see there is another hot gist from the United States that we're going to be discussing. Okay, so in like skincare people, he will talk about skincare people, talk about how some of their products are not. He's just someone that was just advocating for people. So he got very popular. Daddy Freeze too, over the years, has gotten very popular, but the Very Dark Man has been online for lesser years than compared to Daddy Freeze. Okay, so fast forward, Very Dark Man had issues. He was, where Tonto Dike and some other people, Sam Clef, I think, and someone else or two other persons had filed a petition against the Very Dark Man for defamation, I think, and some other stuff, and threat to life. And the Very Dark Man was arrested, and he was kept in the police custody for a while. And then people started advocating. You know, social media was divided anyway. Some persons were advocating for his release, saying that they should let him go. Some other persons were saying, good for you. You always, you started good, but at some point, you got distracted. Maybe when you started having the huge following, started having a lot of subscribers slash followers and supporters and whatnot, started making money, started hanging out with things that he wasn't supposed to say, just because he feels like, okay, he has landed, and it is in his place to do whatever he wants to do. You guys, my this thing is shaking. I'm holding this with my hand because I'm streaming right now with my tablet, and I don't have a tablet stand. I only have a phone stand. So pardon me if my hands, if the camera is shaking. I just want you guys to have the view of the island. The weather is beautiful today. So, all right. So that is that for that. So fast forward now, after the Very Dark Man was now released, he did a video, and then the next thing, he decided he was coming for Daddy Freeze. And Daddy Freeze is one person that you just cannot wake up one morning and decide that you're coming for him. If you've ever watched Daddy Freeze, you know that even on his live stream, if you just go there and say something that doesn't sit well with Daddy Freeze won't even pick you up and insult you. Daddy Freeze is going to insult your mom, your dad, your grandpa, your grandmom. He will tell you how silly they are, how poverty has dealt with them, how you should go and catch some cockroaches and lizards so you people can have dinner. Daddy Freeze has got some bad mouth. Like, Daddy Freeze is the king of shades. Do you understand? Like, you want to fight dirty, you want to hit below the belt, you want to go there. Daddy Freeze is 110% ready to go there with you. That is Daddy Freeze for you. Okay, so the very dark man came out, did a video talking about how, yeah, Daddy Freeze is some people's fave, but look at what Daddy Freeze did. Reference the situation whereby some people needed Daddy Freeze's help, but yeah, this thing, because anytime I move this thing, my network is disappearing. Okay, so um the very dark man came out talking about how people feel like Daddy Freeze is their fave, that but Daddy Freeze also is someone that doesn't like to help people, but he has a lot to say. That there's a case, something that happened in the UK, where some people were scammed in the UK, where they wanted to get some C of O, C of F, C of something, like some documents anyways. And if it's 300 million pounds, I don't know where they will find that kind of, but whatever the case may be, it was a huge amount of money, about 300, is it thousand or million, something around that. And after they paid, they did everything the people asked them to do, the documents and the other help and everything else that they paid for. They could not find these people. All of a sudden, the website, the page, everything disappeared, and they could not find the people. So then they get back everything that they've lost. So when that happened, they were just going up and down, and then someone suggested that Daddy Freeze has a huge platform. Maybe they should go to Daddy Freeze and see if Daddy Freeze will help. And then when they contacted Daddy Freeze said they had to pay for a fee. They had to pay a fee for, I think, consultancy or consultation fee. I say consultancy, consultation fee. And then these people paid that consultation fee. After they paid the consultation fee, I think they were hoping that Daddy Freeze would bring up the topic and discuss the topic and whatnot. And then they said when Daddy Freeze went live on the particular day, on the said day, Daddy Freeze mentioned the case, and then Daddy Freeze was saying something else. Then the lady said she was now wondering, that's one of the people, I guess the one that paid, now said she was now wondering, and now sent Daddy Freeze message and told him that that's not what we, like what you're saying is out of line. It's not what we're supposed to be saying, and I don't get it. I thought you were supposed to be bringing awareness to this, our case, so we see how we can recover our money and whatnot. I thought that's what this live stream is supposed to be about, but it just seemed like after you mentioned our case, you're just talking about something else and you're out of line. And Daddy Freeze responded back to the lady, telling the lady that what you were expecting, that this was going to be a live stream where I'm going to be addressing your case. No, what you paid is not the fee, because he said he paid about, what, I don't know, 150,000 naira or something like that. That's not his fee. If you want to come on his live stream to talk about a situation, promote a business or anything, that's not his fee. That if they want to, they have to pay, I think about 1.5 million or something like that is the fee for that. That he now sent her his quotations again, where you will find everything that has to do with Daddy Freeze, his advert rates, and for different things that you need, the amount of money now sent to the lady. And said, so the lady was not feeling like, oh my goodness, I just told you we have issues and we're looking for someone to help us recover our money, and we've already paid you the 150 that you requested at first, and now all of a sudden you want us to go back and pay you something else. So I think at that point the lady felt like Daddy Freeze was not being a straightforward person, or Daddy Freeze was a very bad person, or an evil person, or a cunning person, not someone that is not trustworthy. So the lady probably, or someone else, went to this guy, and they went with their receipt to present their case to the very dark black man. And it seemed like the very for his time and everything. If you want to get on his platform, you have to pay for that. Everything. It's a business. Okay, Daddy Freeze calls his media company. He left the radio to start his own media company. So if that's and it is a business, and we will get to that. Okay, we'll get to dissecting that. And those of you that are here to listen to the American gist, also don't go anywhere. We're going to get to that Kimora Lee gist, and this 21-year-old and the 65-year-old boyfriend, although she's from Greece, and the very dark black man. So when they took the case to the very dark black man, the very dark black man didn't hesitate by posting and calling Daddy Freeze out and saying that that's very terrible of Daddy Freeze. Now, how can someone or a group of persons come to you telling you that this is the issue. This is what we're facing. You money, but we're talking about a huge amount of money. And instead of you to say, okay, I'm going to try my best to see how I can help you people. I'm not promising you people anything, but okay, at least I'm going to put the word out there, and they'll see if they can find these guys, pick them up, interrogate them, see how they can get back your money. We're going to do that for you. That's what the very dark man was expecting Daddy Freeze to do. So that's what he's saying, that Daddy Freeze is not being fair by asking these people to pay consultancy fee first of all, and then the people paid consultancy fee, and Daddy Freeze could not even talk about their case and address their case. And when they asked him, Daddy Freeze is telling them, what you paid is not for me to talk about you on my live stream, but what you paid was for consultation, and that consultation, we've done it and dusted, and that is gone. If you want me to talk about you and your case on this live stream that is going on right now, this is the amount you have to pay. And these people could not believe it. And the very dark man was like, Daddy Freeze is not being fair to people. Internet was kind of divided. Some persons are with Daddy Freeze, some persons are with the very dark man, very dark black man, saying that yes, Daddy Freeze should have helped the people because the people are in need and they are desperate. Already someone have scammed them already of their money, and there's no need for Daddy Freeze to be asking for fees. Or if it was maybe should have just helped and left it at that. Well, we all have our opinion. We all have our reasons why we come on social media, if you ask me. Okay, so Daddy Freeze turned on his own live stream, and this is what Daddy Freeze had to say. Daddy Freeze said, yes, the situation that this guy is talking about, boyke, sorry. The situation that the very dark young black man, the very dark black man, I'm just going to call him the very dark guy. I don't even know why he picked such a name. Anyway, so he said what the guy is narrating, some are true, but it didn't happen exactly the way the very dark man is explaining it. And Daddy Freeze said, yes, these people came to him, told him what happened, how they were scammed, and he told them that this is the fee for consultation, and they paid the fee for consultation, that he never had any conversation or agreement with them that money that they were paying, the 150 or something like that they were paying was for him to turn on his live stream and start talking about their case. That's not it. So what they paid for, they got what they paid for, and he did mention their case on his live stream. Okay, and the consultation they wanted, they got. And that he did not leave radio to come on social media to come and start doing everything for free. That, of course, has he helped people? Yes, the answer is yes. He has helped a lot of people. That there are people that would just call him, Baba, help me, or fire me something, I never chop, or, stuffs like that, and he's going to give them something. There are also people out there that he gave an example of a guy that wanted to sell his Wi-Fi something because the guy needed 30K, that's 30,000 naira to travel, and he was like, I can't buy your Wi-Fi, whatever, for that amount, just send me your account detail, I'm going to send you some money. And he did, and he said, well, he has children, okay? He has family. He has children in the university. He has wife. He has been made from social media. So this is his business, actually, okay? So that he doesn't understand why they want him to do everything for free. That the very dark man said that he does his own things for free. That's fine. Perfect. If the very dark black man wants to do his own social media advocating and whatnot for free, that's fine. But him, Daddy Freeze, he did not come here on social media to come and if people are doubting him, they should go and ask those people that have actually used his services. That he doesn't do anything for free. Some people have been on his live stream for several times, more than once, that they've all paid for all those times that they've been on his live stream. That this is how he's going to feed his family. He did not leave radio to come and do free job. And he said all throughout the 26 years or so, 20 something years that he worked in radio, that everybody that came on radio, that you heard talking on radio, doing whatever on radio, that person was actually paying, or those people were paying the radio station for their music. If you're bringing your music to be played, you are paying. If you are coming to have an interview or whatever, you are paying. That anything that brings you to a radio station, that you are paying for it. That he doesn't understand why he will leave radio and then he will not come on social media to do it for free. That he has family to feed. That if it doesn't sit well with you, that is your own business. But he is being frank and being open, telling you that he's going to pay. And he said at this point he's now even very upset that even those little things that he would do free for, he's not going to do it anymore. And he talked about responding to DMs, that he gets a whole lot of DMs, and that he used to respond to DM for free, but from now onward, anybody that is sending him DM, he is going to fix a particular fee that he doesn't know how much he's going to charge yet, that he's just saying it now as of yesterday, that he is going to start charging, and he's going to look at it and fix a particular price for it. And whenever you send him a DM, before he responds to your DM, him, Daddy Freeze, he is going to send you his account number. Immediately he sees your message, before he responds to it, he will send you his account details, and you have to go to the bank or do your transfer from your phone, pay that fee. After you pay the fee, then he is going to respond to you. That sometimes it seems like, that it seems network is doing this today now. He said that when you start doing things for free for people, they take advantage of it. And that look at how people are going to now mess up this whole thing for other people that he has been helping. But now he's not going to help anymore. Everybody have to pay for every single thing he's going to offer. People are going to pay. Internet is completely divided. Some persons are with the very black dark man, saying that yes, Daddy Freeze should have helped these people, because no reason for Daddy Freeze to tell them that they should pay him before he was going to put their gist on the internet. That it is not fair that somebody that is already going through a lot, you will now come and ask the person to do something else for you before you're going to offer help that you can easily offer. But well, Daddy Free said he's not stopping the very dark black man, calling him out, and calling him out is not going to change anything, because it is what it is. He is going to charge him. Are you serious? Unable to connect at the moment? My network is absolutely terrible, so I apologize. Okay, you guys, let's just continue. Let's manage this network as it is until we're able to get a better network. I hope you people can hear me right now. Okay, so let's continue what we were saying. All right, so Daddy Freeze has stated what he wanted to state, and the back and forth is not stopping anytime soon. Daddy Freeze, the very dark man will do his own video, and Daddy Freeze will come back and respond to him. And the back and forth just keeps going. Nobody is backing down. Nobody is stopping this whole thing. Do you understand? Because both of them are going back and forth, back and forth. I don't think both of them are going to stop anytime soon. But I think Daddy Freeze has already made his stance known, that this is what he is going to be doing from now up word. And if anybody was thinking that all those people they see on his platform are coming for free, that no, those people are paying. They are not just coming to his platform for free. He even went as far as talking about how he has two different companies that manage him. One is in Israel and the other one is in Nigeria, and that if he doesn't meet a certain amount in a month or something, he's not in a year, he's not going to get paid. That he's not on social media playing that because he is working. So nobody should ask him to be doing things for free, because a fee is required in order to get Daddy Freeze's services. But the very dark man is doing it for free. So I don't know if the very dark man is going to take up the case of these people and talk about it and create awareness, or both of them are going to just be going back and forth and actually be distracted and distracting everyone from these people's case. Nobody's going to want to know who are the people that collected the money, ask the right questions they're supposed to ask, because Daddy Freeze and the very dark man are just going back and forth, and social media is divided because some persons are supporting Daddy Freeze, others are supporting the very dark man. And this is my 2 cents. Everybody coming on social media have a goal. Before you come on social media, or maybe you just decided to come and play on social media, well, at some point you will realize that this job you're doing there are some coin that can come in. And once you realize that that's your channel or that your Facebook page or whatever can actually fetch you some money, then you start taking it more serious than before. And when you start putting in, you have to look at it as a business. I don't care what you say, but I'm not saying don't do good for people. But because you have decided that you want to use your own platform as what is it called? Um a Santa platform where you just go around doing good for people for free. You're not going to force somebody else to do the same, because at the end of the day, people have bills to pay, people have mouths to feed, people, everybody have responsibilities. Maybe you don't have enough responsibility. The very dark black man is a single man that is not married, so of course, apart from rent, eating and whatnot, what else does he have to do? If he has siblings, everybody get hand, go hustle, you know, be cripple. Do you understand? Except his mom and dad. I think he doesn't even have good relationship with his dad, so in case of his dad is out of the way. I don't think he will be giving his dad monthly allowance or anything. But okay, so it's just his mom. So at the end of the day, the very dark black man is hustling for himself, his pocket, his stomach, and his mom. Okay, and maybe once helping the siblings when they are in need. You understand, if someone is in a tight corner and the person is short of cash, of course you can support that sibling, but it's not as if they are your responsibility. You understand. So Daddy Freeze's case is different. Daddy Freeze has kids. Daddy Freeze was once married, he has other kids. I don't know if he's still paying child support. I don't know how old those children are right now, and I don't know if he's paying child support for those children. And then the children, I don't know if how many children he has with taste board, but he keeps using the word my children are in the university. I have kids in the university. He doesn't say a child in university. The little one still goes to school, and I believe that one also goes to an expensive school, the one that they call Baby Freeze, and he has to pay their house rent. He has to pay, I don't know what area of Lagos Daddy Freeze stays, but we see the type of car that Daddy Freeze drives. In order to service that car and everything, it is expensive. Daddy Freeze is living the expensive lifestyle. He is doing his best and working hard to make sure that he keeps himself afloat. So don't always expect him to do free things for everybody. Whenever he's moved in the spirit to help somebody, he will help. But you that went and paid 300 million without doing due digging, this is another thing that do you understand? This will now make me to digress a little bit. This is the same thing that Uche Nwezi is doing now on YouTube, where she's calling out immigration content creators and people that does those type of content. Do you understand? Because at the end of the day, some people are just out there. And I'm not talking about. I'm not shading people that do immigration content. I'm just saying, people will tell you they won't pay this, so they give you this, give you that. Do your investigation first before you dip your hand in your pocket and start paying money. How are you paying 300,000 or 300 million to someone that you're not 100% sure? Everything is not being verified. I don't get. That's really nasty, and some people are really, really heartless. Some people are really, really heartless. Do you understand? The fact that everybody is hustling and you feel like your own job is going to be to scam people out of their hard-earned money, it shows that you're a very wicked and very heartless person, that everything bad deserves to happen to you. Because I don't understand. What's the reason to scam people? Just because some people are not smart enough to think deep before they take decisions doesn't mean you should go and play on that and start scamming people. It is not fair and it is not right. But at the same time, the very dark man cannot force Daddy Freeze to help someone that Daddy Freeze doesn't want to help. If Daddy Freeze is not feeling it, he's not feeling it. If he doesn't feel like he needs to help anybody, he's not going to help, and you're not going to force him to help someone. Just as he doesn't come on your platform and tell you, oh, very dark man, didn't you see this case? Why didn't you take this case? Didn't you see that one? Why didn't you take that one? So if the very dark man feels like his job is to help people for free, go ahead and do it. There are other people too that are out there that will help people for free. But at the same time, there are other people too that if you contact them, for likes of Linda EKG, Insta blog, and the rest of them, if you contact them to post something for you, of course they will send you your fee. They will tell you how much they will pay. All them Tunde Ednot and whatnot, they will tell you how much is their fee. And are you going to call them a wicked person because they did not post that thing for free? But at the same time, all these bloggers, they will see certain things online that they feel is funny. They just pick it up and they post it. Those are not paid stuff. They just feel like it's funny, and their audience are going to enjoy it, and it's going to bring traffic to their blog, to their website and their pages, their whatnot, YouTube channels and all of that, and they're going to post it. So you don't tell someone, an adult, a full-grown man or a full-grown woman, oh, you should do something for free for this person, and this other person you can take money. No, that's not how it's done. So I think the guy, very dark black man, was wrong for calling out Daddy Freeze for this singular reason. I don't think there was any reason for that. Then I also fault Daddy Freeze for not explaining very well to those people, because I think people that are that desperate, of course, they will be expecting that Daddy Freeze will pick up their case and run with it. Daddy Freeze should have seen that, and when he sent them that the fee for the quotation, he should have also explained to them that, look, for consultation, I say quotation, for consultation, when he sent them the fee for consultation, he should have also told them that, look, this money you're going to pay is just for consultation. This does not have anything to do with me putting a video or putting my word out there for you people. This does not have anything to do with my live stream. And if you want to come on my live stream, and talk about this whole scamming case, this is the amount. If you want me to do a video talking about this your case, so minute video will cost you this amount. Like, just write out everything in clear terms so that they will pick the one that is more comfortable for them and what they can afford at that time. So I think Daddy Freeze too did not do a good communication, and I think if he's doing all of this by himself, it is time for him to employ someone that will do that job, someone that takes booking and all of that, professional, someone that knows what to do, so the person can take bookings, and then we're not going to be having this back and forth, because yes, it does look shady if you really don't look at it very well, because they paid you and they didn't know that that was for only consultation, because for them, they might be thinking 150, maybe they've never paid someone before to post something for them, so they don't even know that it's that expensive. My goodness, are you serious? I didn't even know that it cost that much to post something on Instagram or Facebook. Come on. My network is not letting me. There's just so much I want to say, but okay, let's see. 36 minutes we've been talking about Daddy Freeze and their situation. All right, so if anything else comes up, I'm going to let you guys know, but I don't think I'm going to let you people know. I don't want to be using this you guys. I'm going to let you people know. I'm going to keep you people updated on what is going on between the very dark man and Daddy Freeze online. Okay, but I just feel like this calling out of Daddy Freeze has actually spoiled things for other people that might truly not have the money to afford Daddy Freeze, but they really want Daddy Freeze to help, because Daddy Freeze has got the platform. Daddy Freeze has got the crowd, that follows him. And Daddy Freeze might not want to help just because he's upset now that people are probably taking him for granted in his own opinion. And the very dark man, I feel like you're now doing too much also. Focus on things that are relevant and leave things that are really not that relevant. Okay, so let's switch to American gist right about now. 37 minutes into the video, yes. Let's switch into American gist right now. Okay, so don't start my network. Why are you doing this? This network, why are you doing this? All right, so it's talking about Kimora Lee's daughter. Yeah, so I forgot her name right now, but yes, Kimora Lee's daughter actually is trending right now, because a photo of her getting all cozy and whatnot with a getting all cozy and whatnot with a man, an old man that is about 65 years old. I think someone that is probably older than her dad, or someone that is about her father's age, has surfaced online, and people had a lot to say. Some persons are saying, what is going on here? She's just 21 and she wants to be with a 65 years old. Some persons out because Kimora Lee, the mom, was about 16 years old. Network. Man, Daneki.
Off it.
Meta. Dax. Be in a mess. Yeah. So I should off it because my network is messing up. I should off it. All right. So people are saying the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, because Kimora Lee herself also got with Russell Simmons when she was about 16 years old or even younger, allegedly. Okay, let's keep saying allegedly so nobody can sue us to court on anything. The gist, they hot. Okay, so people are like, what is going on? You're from a well-to-do family. They've given you everything they can. You studied in Harvard, you're modeling, doing your thing. Why do you have to settle for a boyfriend that is 65 years old when you're 21 years old? Some other person are saying, well, a 21-year-old already knows a lot and can handle herself and knows what is right for her and wrong. Some people are saying, look, when they were 21-year-old, they were everywhere, like they were not organized. So there's no way anybody's going to tell them that Kimora Lee's daughter, what's her name? I'm trying to remember her name. But her name just escaped my mind. I can't. All these names that sound like Japanese name, but something like that. Anyway, so um so people are really feeling like, what is going on when they're talking about people studying in Harvard, getting connections and doing whatnot? Is this what they were actually talking about, where a 21-year-old that has everything will just come and settle for a man that is 65 years old because the man is wealthy? People even went as far as digging up a video of Kimora Lee's daughter talking on the phone with her father on a video call, and she was asking her father, I think it's Russell Simmons, to increase her bill, her money, and that if he doesn't increase her money, that she will go and look for a sugar daddy. And he was like, what? When he said that, and she now changed her word that she's going to sell her virginity or something like that. She was just trying to say, increase my monthly allowance, or else I'm going to do something. And fast forward now, exactly what she said is exactly what she's done. So I just feel like it seemed like she had this in mind all throughout. Like this is something that she wanted to do. So there's no excuse that you're going to say, okay, this if you don't increase my allowance, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And fast forward now, exactly what you said is exactly what you've done. So people are really not having it. But Kimora Lee is out there defending the daughter. And then also another video that surfaced is, look, that's the thing with all these all these old people. When you decide to go and date all these old people, I'm not saying anything is wrong, but just know that they don't know how to close their mouth. So there was, I think they were on a trip. They went somewhere where she was in the car waiting. The 21-year-old carrying their fans along, what they are doing, when they are pooing, when they are sleeping, when every single thing about their life will be out there. So anyway, she was live streaming and she was in the car waiting for her boyfriend, and he came in, and she always talks about her boyfriend anyway, according to what we're hearing on the street. This is the first time I'm seeing him anyway. She always talked about this boyfriend thing, and people said they remember when they first heard his voice on her live stream. She didn't show his face, and she was like, talk, but you'll be anonymous, so she didn't show his face. So nobody knew what he looked like, but from his voice, a lot of people were able to pick that, wait, is that the boyfriend? Is that how a boyfriend of a 21-year-old should sound? That person doesn't sound young. Now the person sound like a very matured person. And fast forward now that people that they would carry their camera anywhere, you understand, just like aka TMZ, that will follow you into your toilet and get a photo if they want. Exactly. So someone followed them, cut them, all cozy, lovey-dovey, which is what you see on the profile on the thumbnail here. So the whole thing is so funny, because when he now back to what we were saying about the live stream she was doing, she was in the car talking, and he came in and she was talking with him, and then he started saying something about Mary J. Blige wanting to do business with him or something like that, and she was like, shush, 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 you like she was chasing the chickens, shush, shush, shush. All the flies. And she was trying to tell him to keep quiet, that she was live, but it was actually too late, because he had already said what he wanted to say, and people that were on that live stream and people that caught that part of the live stream and reposted had already heard what he said. And some person were like, well, we understand what this old man is trying to do. You know, he's an old Caucasian guy that is trying to act cool and act like, look, well, not just that I'm dating you, but I also have other black friends, you know, people of color. I'm also friends with other people of color. Okay, I don't fish out. So um that's that for that. So they continued talking. She was still live talking about Sardine, mentioning some other things, and she proceeded, and then she was reading the comments on her live stream, and someone said to her, "When are you coming to Kenya?" And then he started saying some stuff like kind of under his breath. She was trying to get him to be quiet, and he wanted to, you know, kind of say something that is not so pleasant about Kenya, the country, not Kenya, somebody's name, country, Kenya, in East Africa. Yes, that Kenya. So then she was telling him, shush, 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 because actually a mixed child. Her father is also a person of color, and you cannot be talking down on one of the African countries, okay? And then she now quickly switched to try to change the topic. She now said, hey, when are we all right, so when are we going to Japan also? Yeah, somewhere there she mentioned. I was like, oh, Japan is much better. He didn't answer by saying, okay, let's look 2 3 months or next week or something. He said, well, Japan is much better. And in my mind, this is what you get when you're 21 years old and you want to go be with somebody that is 65 years old. Excuse me, did you not see someone that is 30, at least if you're 21? Did you not see 40? Did you not see 50? You had to go to a 65 years old person that is old enough to be your grandpa, not just your pa, but your grandpa. Okay? And she was like, shoo, 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 and it was just getting out of hands. And she said, you should shut up, like, shut up, Gen Z's. No, they sabi respect person. And after all, what did they there to respect? What else are you respecting? When you finish seeing him fully, I mean, on dress state, every state, energy level, whatnot. What else is there to respect? So she told him to shut up, shut up. So right now, I'm just wondering how the father will feel, because when she made that joke and she told the father that if he doesn't increase her monthly allowance, that she's going to go get a sugar daddy, from his face you could see how surprised he was, and how he was like, this is unbelievable, and trying to just, so now that she's really doing it, maybe she was doing it on the low, and her mom, Kimora Lee, has been keeping it on the low, and not wanting the father or the family to know about it. But it seemed like now the whole thing is coming out and they're going to know about it. So what do you think the father's response is going to be? Because already the mom, Kimora Lee, is already backing up and supporting and advocating and defending the what is it called, the daughter. So we don't even know what is going to happen with that. But let's just keep our finger crossed and make sure that we get all the information that we want to get, and more gist is going to be coming your way. That being said, that's it for now. When we have more gist, we're going to bring it and we're going to dissect it. But a lot is happening even on YouTube streets. So yes, there's so much to talk about. So much is happening, so there's so much to talk about. So let's just keep it a date, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification if you haven't done that already, so we can dissect and we can analyze together. And over here I am checking out. I will see y'all, because my network is so terrible, but at least I'm glad I was able to do it's almost 50 minutes, so I'll just make it a 15 minutes, and almost an hour now we've been here talking about this. But I really feel like Kimorali's daughter could do better, by picking someone that is age appropriate, because I really don't see what she will really be doing with this person, although they say love is blind and wanting, but I just feel like 21 to 65 is just too much. At least she's still 21. Try dating people around your age, people that have just few years older, people that are a few years older than you are. And then maybe when you're ready to settle down and you feel like, okay, I've been dating, starting your relationship and dating life, and you're starting with a 65 years old. So when you're getting ready to settle down, you're going to be settling down with someone that is 100 years old or what? I don't know, but this really looks like what she said to her dad then. She really meant it. Like she wants the soft life, and that's the soft life she has known, and she doesn't want to be out there working and hustling for it, but she wants to attach herself to someone that is already well to do, and then to me that's going to help make life easier for her. That's what it seemed like. There's nothing anybody's going to tell me, because I don't see what the 21 years old top of his game, because there are 65 years old people that don't look it. Okay, they eat healthy, they watch everything they do, they are very active, they're very smart, they don't even look like, if somebody tells you that they are 65, you won't even believe, you will argue it. But this man, this particular person, doesn't fall in that category. When you see him, he does look like he's 70 actually. So you get the picture, and I'm not sure. Well, but let's see how this plays out, and we'll keep you guys updated. But there's nothing we will not see. Reporting celebrity news and content creators gist, there's nothing we will not see. That being said, enough, we're done with this conversation. This is Entertainment Daily with OK, and I am your host, Octavia Cora, and I will see you on the next one. I don't know if we're going live again today, and we are going to discuss and have that conversation. So thank you all so very much. I will see you all on the next one, and bye from my side. Poopers.